64,000 is the median number of words per book. Average person reads about 200 words per minute. Simple math will tell us that is one book in 320 minutes. To accomplish this in 7 days, numbers say you would have to read for 45 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, like, comment, and share. Enjoy. Hello, and happy day. How does slowing down sound to you today? Would you like to reduce the noise for just a bit? Are you ready to make a choice and decide to listen? My name is Igor SF Walker. I'm here to remind people to slow down, to reduce the noise, to walk their lives into a natural flow. Welcome back to the Book of the Week series. Every week, as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. Today, we look at Super Attractor, methods for manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams, by Gabrielle Bernstein. In this video, we look at what it means to be a super attractor, how to loosen your grip on life. Let yourself be free in these practices and do not judge yourself for releasing control, how to forget what you think you need and just focus on feeling good. Discover the importance of patience and some of the most common blocks to being a super attractor we all face. Stick around till the end. I will share with you some tools I haven't used that will help you tremendously in this game of life. Discover a way to find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. I will share some tools to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management. Being a super attractor means that what I believe is what I receive. I can co-create the world I want to see by aligning with good-feeling emotions and directing them toward my desires. I can tap into an unlimited source of creative energy to contribute inspired ideas, offer wisdom, receive abundance, and feel free. And best of all, I can harness this power into a force for good in the world. So today, I ask you this important question. Are you ready to realign with the universe? And I know the answer is yes, but I want to check in further. Is the answer, I am ready? Or is it, yes, but? This is an important distinction, because even slight resistance will block the flow. Can you tell yourself, I forgive my past, I release the future, and I honor how I feel in the present? The moment you forgive your past, you clear space for the present, and an energetic shift occurs. And here's the really exciting thing. At this moment, right now, you're perfectly on track. Hard or unpleasant situations offer you clarity about what you do not want, thereby helping you discover what you do want. This is the first step back into alignment. We bring energy to the object of our focus. That energy influences our emotional state. And it is our emotional state that is our point of attraction. The universe has the capacity to bring forth creative solutions for earning, for new ways of managing money, and other ideas that the fear-based, logical mind cannot come up with. But we have to be in a receptive place to hear the answer. When you eliminate the concept of separation from your thoughts and your behavior, you begin to feel your connection to everything and everyone. That connection is your super attractor power. I do not expect you to shift from lack to abundance or sickness to health instantly. What I hope is that you follow these steps and gradually shift your perceptions, thoughts, and energy one moment at a time. This gradual effect will offer you long-lasting change. When you change your mind about your experience will change. In order to truly live as a super attractor, we must accept that good things can come easily. Pay attention to the places where you feel supported. Feel the feelings of support, and then continue to feel them more. Fill in the blank in this sentence. I recognize I am out of alignment with, name a person, situation, belief system, and so on. Now say, I choose to release the outcome and feel good now. Thank you, universe, for guiding me. It is easy to deny yourself good feeling emotions. Maybe overworking resonates with you. And you're sure that success requires struggle. Maybe you think the only way to be safe and secure is to control everything. Maybe you feel defeated by the dating scene, or maybe you simply don't believe that you're even worthy of feeling good. I have a lot of compassion for wherever you are at this point. The world we've grown to rely on has taught us to struggle. Every day we're inundated with bad news, reasons to compare ourselves to others, and a pervasive focus on the negative. Many of us have internal sources of struggle as well, such as health conditions, past trauma, that can get in the way of feeling good. But now is the time to change that pattern. My commitment to feeling good is stronger than the pull of my old patterns. The more time I devote to feeling good, the easier my life becomes. Each day I continue to give myself permission to feel good above all else. And the payoff is miraculous. I feel supported. I have the time and mental space to be creative. My family and my business are thriving. Here's how you can use the choose again method. When you notice fear sabotaging your flow, number 1, notice the fear. Number 2, forgive the thought. Number 3, choose again. Be satisfied with what is. The reason you want every single thing that you do want is because you think you will feel really good when you get there. But if you don't feel really good on your way to there, you cannot get there. You have to be satisfied with what is, while you're reaching for more. Feeling good will bring you far more than whatever you thought you needed. You release the need to get something, be somewhere, or have certain circumstances in place to be happy. Happiness will become the outcome you want the most. Commit to the practices. Block number 1, believing in lack. Block number 2, thinking there's not enough to go around. Block number 3, comparing ourselves to others. Block number 4, the need to win at the expense of having fun. Block number 5, fearing rejection. Block number 6, having a need more mentality. Block number 7, the fear of being judged. The people who have achieved the most on earth have achieved a fraction of what all of us are capable of. Whatever you've done, be it great or small, it is tiny compared to the potential that still lies within you. Loving support can come in different frequencies. And the clearer you are about the spiritual guidance you want to receive, the more familiar you will become with the energy of the guidance you are connecting to. There are many energetic frequencies that are different, and it's powerful to learn the different forms of guidance that come from each one. Guides will use symbols and signs to let you know that they're there. Trust that your intuition is leading you to the guidance that will resonate with you the most. Part of living in union with your spirit guides is trusting that you are worthy of love, of the universe. We tend to resist our spiritual connection because deep down we do not believe we are worthy of support and unconditional love. We think we have to be the creator. And we forget that we come from an ever-present energy of love that created us. Living in connection to spirit means that we remember that we are one with this energy of love, and that there's nothing we cannot do when we are aligned with the universe. You deserve to know your magnificence, feel supported, and live with ease. Miracles are your birthright. It is time to remember. I encourage you to let yourself off the hook and have some fun. It is important to understand how patience is a great virtue when it comes to attracting your desires. When you connect to the feeling of knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to you, then you can relax and trust it is on the way. True manifesting isn't even about getting what we think we want. It is about receiving what is of the highest good for all. Yes, you will have experiences in which you will attract an outcome that is exactly as you projected. But controlling outcomes to get just what you want isn't the goal. Remember, your plan is not always the best plan. When you surrender to the art of manifesting, you can trust that the Spirit is guiding you towards your desires. And much more, manifesting isn't about getting. It is about becoming. Your patience will be valuable when you're waiting on others to support your desires. Patience creates space for the universe to work through people. When you're no longer energetically strangling others to make things happen on your schedule, you can set them free to receive their own guidance. Patient people give off an energy of expansion, peace, and grace. That vibrational frequency is exactly what the universe responds to. Watch with patience as the amazing gifts of your creation naturally come into form. We spend a lot of time focusing on what we are experiencing rather than how we are experiencing it. We forget that we can change our experience of anything simply by shifting our point of focus. Any situation can be experienced with more love when we choose to see it through the lens of appreciation. Even tough times can be seen through this lens when you choose a perspective of appreciation. We can find great growth opportunities instead of remaining the victim of the experience. Do nothing and let the universe show you what to do. This next step towards faith is to do nothing and let the universe show you what to do. One of the greatest ways to enhance your super attractor power is to step back and trust you are being guided. All of our doing gets in the way of our receiving. Therefore, get into the practice of not interfering with the universal guidance that is available to you. If you're not receiving clear direction right away, then be patient, relax, and distract yourself with a fun activity. The sooner you get your ego out of the way, the sooner you will receive guidance. This is the practice of non-interference. When you no longer interfere with the universal guidance, you can truly fine-tune your receptivity and connection. Doing nothing is confusing to the ego. Honor your fear as a guide back to love. There's no reason to run away from or deny your fear. In fact, this only gives it more momentum. Instead, be gentle witness of any fearful projections that do get in the way of your super attractor faith. It is possible that fear will jump in and try to interfere with you whenever life really starts to flow, or you're manifested a big dream. You are on a journey towards accepting miracles in your life. Any journey that involves changing deep-rooted habits will have bumps along the way. Fear is one of the nastiest habits of all, and it won't disappear overnight. Know that it will show up, and then choose to change the way you see it. Fear is a gentle reminder of what you do not want, and therefore it helps you clarify what you do want. When you notice a fearful thought arise, you can choose again. The more you heal the habit of fear and you raise the habit of love, the more happiness will become normal for you. Be happy in the anticipation of what's coming above all else. Care about how you feel. Of course, we all want to feel good, but we do not consciously think thoughts, take actions to make us feel good. In fact, we often do exactly the opposite. Caring about how you feel means that you become more deliberate about the words you choose, the thoughts you think, and the actions you take. It means that you go out of your way to realign your energy with love. When you care about how you feel, you maintain an energy of receptivity. How do I want to feel today? Who do I want to be today? What do I want to receive today? What do I want to give today? And there you have it, Super Attractor by Gabby Bernstein. Please do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel and stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below. So buy it and read. Never stop learning, especially learning about yourself and nature. So gift yourself by taking the free human needs test on my website and find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. And if you feel you are ready to improve your self-awareness, social awareness, self-management, and relationship management even further, do check out my Master of Life Awareness program. The links are in the description below. Thank you. Love and respect.